Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am finally back with another episode of my layouts that I made back in March. Now for this one I'm going to use this color scheme and I am pulling out some papers. I made this back in March so I can't quite remember, but I think it was from like the cut and paste collection. And this piece, this chevron, it's a gray, white, and pink, and that was my absolute favorite paper. And I'm so sad that I can't remember what the collection was because I really liked that paper. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a bunch of different layers of paper. I'm thinking I'm going to use this other chevron, but then I was like, well, chevron with a chevron, like, I don't know. I didn't really like that idea. So there was this floral, and I liked that, so I cut that one down. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I guess I'm using a scrap piece of paper and using this Fisker's scallop edge. And I'm just punching out a scalloped edge on that. Then here I'm trying to see if maybe I can use one of these cut aparts, and I believe that's from a Dear Lizzie collection. I'm not sure which one, but I liked this blue paper, so I cut that down. And then I also liked this wood, but there wasn't enough to like mat the whole photo. So here I'm going to mat the photo on this floral print. And then I'm going to put that wood, I'm going to kind of fuss around with it for a while and just try to figure out how I want it, because I know I want it behind the photo, like all of the photo, but I just wasn't sure which way. So here I am just kind of playing around and piecing things together. I decide to put that scalloped edge of pattern paper down there on the bottom. Then I also had this photo that was taken around the same time. These photos were taken at a family reunion for my husband's mom's side of the family, and we had just gone over there for the day. It was about 2 hours away from where we lived at the time, and so we just went over for the day. We didn't stay the night or anything, so I don't have like well, okay, I do have a ton of pictures, but I guess I should be thankful that we didn't stay the whole time. But yeah, anyway, so here I'm just adding another layer underneath that scalloped edge. And I did get the idea or the inspiration for this layout from a layout on Pinterest. I think I did show it at the very beginning. I'm not sure if I showed it for very long, so you might not be able to get a very good glimpse of it. But anyway, so here I'm just kind of putting a little bit more layers on that top left photo, and I'm here you can kind of see the sketch or the layout that I'm scrap lifting. And so I'm going to add another layer down there on the bottom, but I actually end up not liking the full length of it, so I'm going to not do that. I'm going to put, sorry, you can't see the bottom there, sorry. I decide to cut that piece into a banner. So I did keep it there, I just cut it into a banner shape, and then I'm going to put a flare, and I'm not sure where I get the flare because it's not one of those Amy Tangerine ones. So I use that blue one, and then, oh, see, there's the yellow flare that's on the bottom right hand of that photo. I don't know where I got it from, so I apologize about that. Now here I decide I don't like the way that photo is looking in the top left hand corner, so I decide instead to do a cluster up there. So I'm going to do two pattern papers of banners, and then this little house flare button, and then I am also going to use some of the Amy Tangerine foam thickers. And again, I apologize, I don't remember what they were called. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Oh, I think what I'm doing is I'm using up some of these scraps that I had already used, like, so they were like the inside cuts of the banners. So I'm just gluing those down, like the triangle cuts. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just glued those to each one of the 3 edges that didn't have the banners. And now I'm going to glue down the banners up at the top. And then I'm using my glossy accents to put down the flare. And now here I'm thinking that I'm pretty much done. I did kind of feel like it was still missing a little bit. So I'm going to put that sticker right there that says good stuff. Then there is also this arrow, and it's kind of like this beigeish color. So I'm going to end up putting it right there with the banners in the top left-hand corner. And let's see, what else do I do? I think I find a heart. Yes. So I am going to use that heart, and then also this cute little flower sticker there. And I really, really like that flower sticker. It just kind of goes perfectly with this layout. So I think that's all. Oh, so here is where I pull out these Amy Tangerine foam thickers that are the words, and I'm pulling off this word wonder, and that is going to be my title. So the name of this layout is called Wonder. I'm putting that down there underneath the photo, and I really love how that looks. Then I'm going to use this other sheet. I'm going to put that heart right there, and then I'm going to use the XOXO, except I'm going to use the smaller ones because I felt like the big one was just too much. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. Oh, I am going to pull out some mist, some Heidi Swap Color Shine. I guess I used the Mr. Huey. Yeah, so I'm using the Mr. Huey, and I don't know what color that is. And then I'm also going to use the Heidi Swap Color Shine Teal. And I believe I also used the Mr. Huey's Honor Society. So that is it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will be back tomorrow with an album share. We'll see you then. Bye.